Hey man, Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Recha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this 100% truth. Salutations unto the 144,000 doing the work of the Lord in all truth, honor, and sincerity. And shalom to the 1/3 men, women, and children who believe in this word being taught unto them. It's your brother Amna Wa'ala. I'm back at you with another lesson, which, I just realized I didn't even come up with a title of the lesson, man. But pretty much the inspiration of this lesson comes from, which I'm a bit late to the party in terms of what I'm speaking about, well, what I'm about to say, with the whole Diddy situation. As 50 says, did he do it? Did he not? And because I've been hearing some crazy stuff, man. Like how he's sodomized certain celebrities, male celebrities at that as well. And yeah, it's nice to see these wicked people being exposed and things of that nature. But hey, man, we know about Hollywood. Like what Diddy's doing is nothing unusual in Hollywood, and all of them they all engage in that stuff. So Diddy was pretty much just like the distraction, you know, because all the world is focusing their attention on this Diddy thing, and it's not like people don't know that this is what happens. Even if the world, certain people in the world think, oh, it's just Diddy that does these kind of things. This was brought up months ago, but it's just being blown up again. And whenever Esau blows up something, right, I always think to myself, okay, so what's really going on then? So today I've kind of been in that spirit of, so what's really going on? Because I've been seeing a lot of Diddy stuff, and then I stumbled across this, which I believe this article was published today. For some reason, it doesn't seem to have the date anywhere. Maybe I haven't noticed it, or yeah, but it doesn't seem to have the dates anywhere. So it says in this article. So this is what's going on the other side of the world, in the part that the world calls Western. I'm sorry, Middle East. We Elder Malcolm brought it out, man. Really, that's Western Asia. And this is what's happening whilst the world is just focusing on, oh, Diddy, why has he got 1,000 bottles of Johnson's baby oil in the crib, and did he do it? Did he not? Yada yada yada. And then you got the circus and bread, of course. You got the football crazy people, and these are all distractions, man. You can't get lost in the source, because Esau Edom is always trying to just pollute your mind to veer away from the truth, man, and just be a complete bugger and just be a demon. So, anyways, man, and I'm not gonna try and make this too long. I had to last minute get another screen recording um, extension on Chrome, because the one that I usually use, for some reason now all of a sudden, like I can record the video however long I want it to be, but I ain't used it in a little while. I've come back to use it, and it's talking about the video was capped at 30 minutes. I thought, nah, man, nah. And yeah, as you can see as well, it's a little late here in the UK, man. But anyways, man, let's get into it, man. So it says Israel enters into all-out war on 5 fronts. All right, so this is what's going on the other side of the world, whilst people are worrying about Diddy and his what do you call it, man? The amount of baby oil he's got, or the amount of people or who he sodomized. It says, so you got Hezbollah. It says ground war with Israel across Lebanon's southern border. So this is what's happening. You got Iraqi and Syrian militias, drone and missile attacks on Israel. Scroll down, you've got Hamas guerrilla warfare against Israel inside Gaza. You got the Houthis strikes in Red Sea on Israeli and Western vessels in Iran. Long-range strikes against Israel to support its proxy forces, man. Now, that's a lot of people coming up against Israel, but you gotta understand as well that, hey, man, America's backing Israel. You know, America's backing Israel, man. Which mean by default, NATO and the EU to be backing Israel. Although you're gonna have some of the countries that are gonna chip away, man. Turkey being a namely country, man. Turkey's they're pretty much severing ties with the NATO and the EU, man. They're soon gonna jump ship and go on the other side. So yeah, man. This is quite a lot of conflict. Excuse me, and a lot of destruction, a lot of damage that's being done when you consider all five of Israel's, you know, the fronts, man. Israel's war on five fronts, yeah. All different kind of wars as well. You got the ground war, you got the drone and missile attacks. You got long range strikes in the sea, guerrilla warfare. Like, yo, man. Whilst the world is just worrying about did he do it or did he not, man. So I'm probably gonna title this lesson, man. Um, I was gonna say don't get lost in the sauce. Then another title came to mind. Uh, it escapes me, but it's all good. I just want to write that one down before I forget. But that's why, man. You gotta, you gotta be occupied in the scriptures, measured out the times diligently. Because when you get lost in the sauce, man, the day the Lord is gonna catch you off guard, man, and you ain't gonna know where it hit you. Okay, let's hold real quick. What are you talking about, man? I'll verify if I'm human. Yo. This is Sirach 39 and verse 1, and it reads, But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. Now, that's us, man. We're occupied in prophecies. We're, seeking out the wisdom of the ancient, because we know the heaviness of the times that we're heading into. The scriptures say how wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. All right. And it's treasure, man, and strength of salvation. So we have to occupy ourselves in the prophecies, man, and see how it links up with what's going on around us. Okay. That's what the elect of the nation of Israel will be doing right now, man. They ain't going to be out there lollygagging and partying and bullshit. Now, I'm not saying they can't do that, but I mean, it's about where you spend most of your time, and whether it's expedient, All right, so let's go back. I'm not going to read it all, but I'm going to read some. It says, Israel intensified the conflict in the Middle East to new levels today, killing more than 180 people in Lebanon, The latest attacks since military officials declared a new phase of war against Hezbollah had begun last week. So you see, a new phase of war, man. Hey, what's the scripture say? Uh, let's pull it. It might not be here where I'm thinking. You know what we can do? No, it might be 1 minute. Might be in Matthew 12. Let's see. Bear with me a minute. Salakia. You know, I'm tired, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long day, but I've been wanting to get this lesson out. So let me do it this way, man. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, you see, I'm tired, bro. I was in the right chapter originally, man. Matthew 24. The word Matthew 24 and 6, man. Okay. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." So you're gonna hear about all these wars going on, proxy wars. All different kind of battles are happening, man. Okay, but the end is not yet, man. We still got certain prophecies that haven't taken place yet. The MOTB, all right, Jacob's trouble, the salvation. Okay, so everything is happening according to a prophetic timescale, man. Okay, but let's read on, man. It says in verse 7, "For nation shall rise against nation." That's what we see happening now. "And kingdom against kingdom." Matthew 12 and 26 says, "If a kingdom be divided against itself, how then shall it stand?" You know, you can't stand if you're divided, man. What did Apostle Paul say, man? Can two be together except they be agreed? You know, be not unequally yoked. Okay. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences." And remember, man, in America, they was burning down them food plants, man, and still are, man. I think there was a video I saw, or a little article I saw, like last week even, man. So they still taking out these food places, you know. So again, man, whether it's a famine or a man-made famine, famine is bad, man. Either ways, you ain't eating. You know what I'm saying? And pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, man. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, so this is what's getting ready to, well, and this is what's happening now, man. You know. So let's go back and drink some water. On Tuesday, Mossad thought to have orchestrated one of the most psychologically damaging clandestine attacks in recent memory. Which, let's see what this word means. Clandestine. So this is clandestine. It says kept secret or done secretively, especially because illicit. Yeah, man. So what did it say here? On Tuesday, Mossad thought to have orchestrated one of the most psychologically damaging clandestine attacks in recent memory, man. So it was very secretive about it. Alright. Injuring thousands of Hezbollah members with exploding pagers and radios across 2 days. Okay. It says then on Friday, the IDF published a punishing strike that eliminated a top Hezbollah commander along with some 37 other military men and civilians before continuing aerial bombardments over the weekend into Lebanon's health ministry this afternoon. Declared 274 people have been killed and at least 1,024 injured so far today alone, prompting officials to accuse Jerusalem of carrying out an extermination, man. So all these other Elamite, all these other nations, man, are getting tired of Esau, Edom, man. Getting tired of the small hats, man. The scriptures talk about how the least of the flock shall draw them out, man. So yeah, man. Esau, Edom is basically gathering all the nations together, man, so that the Most High's wrath can be poured upon them. Okay. But yeah, man, they're seeing it as a genocide. They've described it as an extermination. You know. Yeah, man. So I'm not gonna read any more of this, man. What I'll do, I'll leave the link in the description because there's quite a lot of it. There's quite a lot to it. You know what I mean, man? But the point's been made that obviously, yeah, man. Like whilst you guys are trying to figure out what's going on in Hollywood and whether Diddy did this or Diddy do that, and oh, this celebrity's getting called out, that celebrity's getting called out, yada yada yada. Rather than focusing on all of that, man. Like see what's really going on around you when you get your head out the sand. The Lord is making his move, man. Alright, this is Proverbs 21 and verse 1. It says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Right, man. So it's the Lord that's working on the mind of the people, man. The minds of the kings, the presidents, your governors, your prime ministers, and all of that, man. The king's heart, man, is in the hand of the Lord. So, it doesn't matter whether it's a God-fearing nation or not, man, because, hey, man. So lucky I kind of lost my trail of thought, man. It happens when I get tired, man. But anyways, man, the Lord is the one that's controlling the mind of these kings, man, and he's gonna have it to where they're all gonna end up in a fight, man, in battle. Okay. Excuse me. You know why I want it like this. Alright, this is Proverbs 3 and 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Alright, so this is what's happening, man. All of the mighty men of these other nations, they're all drawing near, and they're making waves to the Americas, Salakia, man. I'm tired, man. They're making waves to Israel, Western Asia, because that's where the value of Yahweh Shaphat, which is Yahweh's judgment, is, man. So it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, man. And the Lord, let's pull out this map that I got here, yeah. Alright, so you Let me zoom out a bit. So you got Israel here, alright, which is in Western Asia. You got this great river right here, and it's called, yeah, man. So have a look, man. So all of this, it's just pinpointed it here, but all of this here that you see, this is all River Euphrates. Yeah. Let me zoom in so it shows you. Let me take this out as well. Yeah, you see that? Euphrates. So you right there. Euphrates, 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 yeah? You see that? This is all River Euphrates, man. See? That's all River Euphrates, okay? So let me zoom out again. So you see it? You see, look, man, let me even zoom in up here. What's that? Euphrates. Alright, oh, disappeared. There you go. Euphrates. Alright, so zoom out again. So that river is literally running all the way through, right? Let's check this out. What's that? That's Euphrates as well. Should be. Yep, there you go. Euphrates, yeah. So look how far that's running, man. Alright, so and then you got Israel on this side. Here you got Israel on the west, and then you got all these Arab countries, which the Hebrew word for Arab is Arab, which means mixed. So you got all these Arab countries, you got the Persians, which would be, the Iranians, man. You got Elam, all on the west side, sorry, the east side of the river Euphrates, man. That's running all through this land, all throughout, yeah. And what the prophecy is that, the river Euphrates is has been drying up, man. Let's let's type that in. See, straight off the bat, yeah, it says the Euphrates River is at risk of drying up due to climate change. No, the Euphrates River is at risk and is drying up as we speak due to prophecy. Okay, that's prophecy, preparing the way of the kings of the east. Okay, that is prophecy, man. And there was a video that I stumbled across about 2 years ago, man, and it was showing the river Euphrates drying up, man, and it was dry as hell. Okay, look. It says this 1,740 mile long river, man, flows through Syria, Turkey, and Iraq, and serves a population of about 60 million people. Unfortunately, this major water source is drying up due to climate change, due to prophecy, causing a disastrous effect on the people who rely on it. Well, they got more than a disaster coming for them, man. The river Euphrates drying up, man. That's going to be the least of their problems, man. Let's get in Revelation 16, man. All right, so this is Revelation 16 and 12. Revelation 16 and 12, and it reads, and the sixth angel poured out, one minute, it says here, and the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. You see that, man? So let's go back to the map here. Yeah, man, you see I had to get a new screen recorder, man. But where did it go, man? Here it is. Is that it? Oh, here it is. Right. So you got the east. I mean, so like this is the Western Asia. You got Israel here. It said to prepare the way of the kings of the east. So that would be Iran, Saudi Arabia. Okay. Zoom out a bit more. You got like Elam. You got Pakistan, Afghanistan. All these nations are gonna go up against Israel, man, which ultimately would mean that they'll be going up against America as well. And then you zoom out some more to the east. Flipping out, man. You got China, but you got Big Daddy Russia, man. And Big Daddy Russia, Gog and Magog, they're going to be a guard onto these nations, man. They're going to be coming up against Israel, man. Russia's going to be a guard onto them, you know. Hey, when you pull up the maps and you see it, it's beautiful, man. This Bible is real, man. This book is real. You know what I'm saying, man? So, let's go back to the scriptures. Revelation 16 and 12. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. And I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet, man. So the dragon is talking about London, the city-state of London. The beast is talking about the NATO and the EU. And the false prophet is talking about the pagan Roman Catholic Church, man. All right, the religious quarters, man, which deceiveth the whole world, man. You got all manner of BS philosophies out there that people believe in, man. You got options to your bug outism. Which way do you want to bug out? All right. It says in verse 14, for they are, excuse me. It says, for they are the spirit of devils, working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of the Most High Almighty, man. So this is manifest destiny. There's nothing that could have been done to prevent this from taking place. The Lord had things set in place to where it was definitely going to bring this forth, man. You see, everything is spiritual before it's physical, man. We got to read verse 14 again. For they're the spirit of devils, collectively, right? The city-state of London, the NATO and the EU, and the pagan Roman Catholic Church, man. Okay? Collectively, they're the spirit of devils working miracles, man, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of the Most High Almighty, man. So these demonic spirits have pretty much engineered situations and scenarios up until this very point we're at now to bring forth prophecy, being that World War III. Okay. 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, which to keep your garments meaning that you're keeping the understanding of this truth. You're being clothed with the understanding of these scriptures, man. All right. Lest he walk ahead and they see his shame. And he gathered them together into a place in the Hebrew tongue No, in a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon or Harmagad which means mountain of troops. Okay, so this is beautiful, man. Look, man, we got the truth. This Bible is truth right here, man. You know, you can't really get around it, man. Did I finish out Joel 3? No, I didn't. Verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. And that's what's going on, man, because these, at one point, America was that big bad nation, and then of course they back Israel. Now, like, the playing field is level, man. And who was it? It was the Iranians, right? They basically showed you that their what do you call it, man? The Iron Dome in Israel is some bullshit, man. Man, that shit didn't survive. That shit was through. Okay. So it says, where am I? Verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither, cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened and come down to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh's judgment. Alright, which is over there in Western Asia. Where all the amount of the troops, Hamagad 1, all the armies of the world are gathering for this great world war to take place. Okay? And people know that it's coming, man. Trust me, people know that it's coming. People may be stupid, man, but they at least know that World War III is around the corner, man. Alright, where was I? I read 11, right? Yeah, verse 12. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about, man. So this is where all the heathen are going to be judged, man. And of course, you're going to have nukes flying as well, man. America getting hit up. But the main war is going to take place there in Western Asia, man. And that's what would be known as Armageddon or Harmagad 1. All right. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 20. It says, behold, saith the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, and from the east, and Libanus, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them. All right, so, yeah, man. They're gonna have to pay for their sins, and they're gonna pay for their sins by way of the destruction that's about to befall them, man. Verse 21, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also and recompense in their bosom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushai. So they're gonna get exactly what they deserve, man. It says, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. Okay? And hey, man, even take that whole, when it comes to, Salak, my trail of thought just went, man. Where's that verse, man? Yeah, man. So, you got Esau, these Amalekites, they're bombing like hospitals and, places where there's, innocent boys and little girls and women that are vulnerable, you know. And he be bombing up these places, man, in the name of self-defense. That's what he wants to call it. But the Lord ain't gonna spare the ones that shed innocent blood, and even Diddy, man, and then people in Hollywood, they SOD Maz, you know, the other Maz, these little children, man. And, you know, that's innocent blood right there, man. And they defile them. So they got a lot to pay for, man. Even though Esau is using the Diddy situation as a distraction, man, it's all, hey, man, this is all the work of the Lord, man. And when you really sit back and take things in, man, you see that hey, man, Yahweh Hashem Yashai, look, man, like there's an art to creation, man, and how things function and just like anyways, man, that's going somewhere else. Right, where was I? Verse 23, the fire has gone forth from his wrath and have consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners, like the straw, shall like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. Now we know we're rehearsing the righteous acts, right? I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary. So he didn't want to go through, that again, man. Okay. We gotta make sure that we're rehearsing the righteous acts, man. To the best of our ability. Obviously, we know we ain't, we all fall short of the glory, man. But still, like, shouldn't use the grace period as a cloak of maliciousness, man. Which, ultimately, none of us are worthy, man. But show the Lord that hey, the scriptures say charity covers a multitude of sins. Somewhere in James. You know what I mean, man? A form of charity is doing the work of the Lord, man. Doing these videos, going out on the highways and the byways, being brotherly, man. These are all forms of charity, man. Alright? This is for the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. So you're going to be outside of the sanctuary, man. You're going to be outside of that chosen circle, the remnant. The scriptures talk about unto the Lord is a small sanctuary, man. That's the remnant, man. Spoken of in Revelation 14, Revelation chapter 7, 2nd Ezra chapter 2. Okay? For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. For now the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Alright? It says, behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east. Uh-oh. You got all them countries, man. You got all them countries coming in from the east, man. This is the east. Look what countries you got on the east. You got Saudi Arabia to worry about. You got Iran. You got Afghanistan. Hey, man, don't sleep on Pakistan or was it India, man? One of these nations, probably even both now, they got nuclear missiles, man. What else have you got on the east, man? You got China. Northeast. You got Russia. Oh man, that's why I said it's a horrible vision, man. Hey, 2nd Ezra 15 and 28 again, man. Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, when the nations of the dragons of Arabia, alright, shall come out with many chariots. Alright, let's talk about the armies, man. Your modern day chariot, you got the car, you got the tank, boy, you got the helicopter, boy, just bare things, man. shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Oh man. Also the Carmanians, which the dragons of Arabia, of course, is talking about them Arab nations, man. They're mixed. Those Arabs, because, they're a mixture, man. So those mixed people, man, the mixed Arab nations, that's what the dragons of Arabia is talking about. It says also the Carmanians, which the Carmanians are the Persians or the Iranians. All right, let's see where they're at on the map, yeah. And as you can see there in the east, it's Iran right there. These are the Carmanians, or the Persians. All right. So it says also the Carmanians, raging in wrath, shall go forth as the wind bores of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. Now, this is in this context, this land of the Assyrians is talking about the Americas, man. Because these other nations are going to be shooting their missiles, their nuclear missiles over at Babylon the Great, man. Okay? It says, and then shall the dragons, which again is talking about the Arabs, have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together, conspiring together, man, in great power to persecute them, then these shall be trouble bled, and keep silence through their power, and shall flee. So, oh man, who's it that made the statement that Netanyahu single-handedly brought together all the Muslim countries, man. Them Arabs, man. They linked up now, man. They got Moab, they got the Eastern Edomite, Russia. Like it's really about to go down, man. And obviously we know before World War III can really, really pop off, the MOTV is gonna have to be brought on the scene, it's gonna have to be made mandatory, and then that it's definitely imminent. But still, things be happening, and things be happening, man. And just to let you know, like, don't get lost in the sauce, man. Don't get lost in the sauce, man, because the Lord is working, man. The Lord is working, man. So let's hold this, you know. Is it 118? No, it's the next one. Psalms 119 and 126. It is time for the Lord to work, for they have made void thy law. Alright, so it's time for Yahweh Hashem Yashar to get down and dirty, man. These people, they thought what the Lord is a joke, man. Or imagine that, man. Imagine that the Lord is so powerful that he's gonna use his own creation to wipe out his creation just so that we can start afresh. Hey, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But yeah, man, the Lord he's working. And we mustn't get lost in the source and too caught up in the irrelevant cares of this life. It goes into that in Luke 21 and 34, man. Obviously you're in the flesh, but like you got to balance it, man. The truth comes first. Alright? So let me bring out this one more precept. I'm going to close out, man. This is Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So it's the Lord that's bringing these nations together so that he can rise up to the prey, man. As we read in Joel 3, man, he's gonna um damn Salakia. I lost my trail of thought, man. Forgive me, brothers, man. I'm about to close out anyway, man. I need to hit the hay, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, the Lord is the one that's making it happen, man. And you got guys out there trying to preach against the wars and the violence, and then you're prohibiting the will of the Heavenly Father, man, because He's the one that controls the good and the evil. And that's written in your Bible, man. Isaiah 45:7, you know. Just wait on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Alright, He's showing us signs that He's close. Not even Yahushua knows when uh, the Most High is going to give Him the green light, Only our Father in heaven, the Most High Yahweh, knows. Alright? But we're all subject to His will. So, Lord willing, we're on the right hand side of His will. Alright? But yeah, man. Let me make sure I got nothing else. Nah. But yeah, man, I'm pretty much going to wrap up here, man. Just thought I'd bring that article out, get a few precepts. Lord willing, I put the link in my description box, man. But yeah, man, I pray, Lord willing, this lesson's been edifying. And until the next time, I say shalom.